Hey Aries, welcome to my channel and welcome to your weekly read. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's coming out for you here, okay? We're going to start with what Spirit wants you to know, career, money, and finance, whatever the most important messages that want to come up and come through. And then we'll talk a little bit more about love and pull some cards on that as well, all right? So let's take a look and see what's going on for you here first. Let's go ahead and start with this deck. And guys, do keep in mind, I don't know when the last time that you ever gave yourself permission to reset, realign, and rise. But if you've been feeling a little bit out of sync, maybe perhaps with your health, with your focus, with your purpose, I created something just for you, and it's called the Aligned Reset. It is a 6-week journey that blends the soul, strategy, and science to really help you. It helps create a true fresh start at any stage of your life. Okay, so it's starting near the end of the month, and for the founding women, the first 10 women that actually sign up for this course, there is going to be some special bonuses for that. So if you want more information, click the link in the description box below, guys. The first group is really small, just 10 women, and it's just so we can work real closely together. And as a founding member, you're going to get the lowest pricing. Just make sure that you sign up before August 22nd. Okay, so I think it's the 22nd or the 25th. You'll see it in my description box below. All right, so just click. If you want more information, you can also click that link and you'll be able to request that. All right, or send me a quick email. But okay, guys, let's dive in. Let's take a look. All right, guys, see what's going on for Aries. What's going on for Aries during this time? What does Spirit want you to know most? Let's take a look. What do we've got going on? Ooh, I like this. Ooh, not only that, we get the, what is it, the 7? Oh, yep, it's the 6 of Wands, the Lover's card, and the Ace of Pentacles. What a way to start out your read, you guys. Very, very beautiful, okay? And let's see what comes through. What do we have? And then I want to pull a few cards over here on the other side. I do want to pull one of these cards. So I'm going to pull one here. And I do want to pull one of these. And then one more, which will be one of these. Okay. And then we'll see what comes through for you here. And then we'll go back to the tarot as well. All right. So we'll keep that over here and see what comes out for us over at that side. All right. So what I get coming through here, what's at the bottom of the deck actually? The lead card. So taking the lead towards your success is what I'm getting. So victory, success, and some sort of recognition is coming through, Aries. Something that, perhaps that you've been doing, okay? Well, whatever I get, there's some sort of rewards and recognition for something here. And this is like a wreath of success. He's on his horse and he's got this victory in some sort of way. So what is it, guys? You took the lead on victory of making a choice. And then I think that there's something here that there's an opportunity coming through. Spirit's kind of offering this opportunity. This is something that you've been manifesting for quite some time. Okay. Something that it's abundance, it's prosperity. It is an opportunity. So some of you had to choose, you got victory when you left something. Because I get the 6 of Wands and you're taking that wisdom with you, whatever it is that you learned from that with you. All right. And you're moving forward slowly and you're moving forward in your truth. Now you might have an Aquarius around you. You might be taking on this energy. This is being a very much a quick thinker. She's very, wants truth, fairness as well. And this is moving step by step towards that. All right. But you made a decision to walk away and move slowly towards your truth. And I think that from what I'm seeing here is that the universe is blessing you here with something, and Spirit says, then something comes to fruition. But it's not until you decide to row in a different direction. Now, this could be a mindset of yours that you're moving away from, and you're shifting a change, you're making a change in that, and you're moving slowly towards this new mindset of fairness and what is true for you. Okay, you see a lot of red and roses around her, so this is about loving you and loving you enough to be moving forward in your truth. I mean, she says how it is, so I feel that you're moving towards your truth, and you've made some sort of choice here, and I think it has to do with For some of you, made a choice, in terms of your work, in your love life, or a situation, or I'm going to go ahead and move this way, in some sort of way. You had to take the lead, but you had to do it. And then the universe is blessing you in some sort of way, is what I'm getting. So let's take a look and see what comes through and what we get here. What do we get? Flip it upside down. Interesting. So this is about, if you're questioning your belief in something, it's saying like to flip it upside down. It's a, what number is this? A 27 that reduces to a 9, and nines are all about coming to fruition. So I think that rather than you kind of, this is about, reaching in to get the light. I think that you've been enlightened, okay, in some sort of way. And it's almost as if it's coming out and I'm flipping this upside down because it kind of seems like it wants to come out that way. But this is about your dreams. This is about moving forward in the reality, no matter like how rigid a belief that you've had or an experience. There's something new that's waiting for you, and it wants you to turn something upside down. Okay. Wow. It's like, it's almost as if you want to look at something, turn it around. But if you say it's all his fault, turn it around and say, well, what if it was my fault? What is my, it's all my responsibility. That person doesn't, care for me. But this is saying, wait a minute. That person, if that person doesn't love me, I just have to remember I'm more loved than I could ever even perceive. So I want you to flip something around, is that you're so busy trying to create the light, but you already are the light. And you're crowned with the light. You're crowned with love and truth. And it's not something that you need to get. It's something that you already have and embody. Something about that is really important. It's almost as if like the ground that she's working at becomes the sky, and she becomes the light, and she creates what it is that she wants rather than, trying to hunt for it. She creates what she wants. And it's, this is what I'm getting. So what else do we get here? You have what it takes. So if you're wondering whether or not, Aries, if that is the case, you have what it takes. The card reads, always follow your heart unless it's been broken. Then you must lead it. So you have to lead your heart to what shines your light. And it says, back to love, back into love, the universe. P.S. Did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? You had to make a choice to leave something that wasn't loving you back. Person, place, or situation. It even could have been a job that wasn't giving you something back. It wasn't a little bit more of a reciprocation. All I'm telling you here is there even just could have been a mind shift that had to change. You had to look at something from another perspective. All right. And then what's the card that I get here? And doing so with grace. And this is like messages coming through. This is like the blue chakra. It's the throat chakra, but this is the crown, and kind of like that high priestess energy, where information comes in. So information with grace comes in, and you're leading with your heart. And you're leading with your heart here. Always follow your heart unless it's been broken. Then you must lead it. To be the light that you want to see in some sort of way. It's coming through here. Why is this important? Give me one more card on this. Why is that there? No comparing yourself to another person. This is coming together whole. There's no comparison. Divine connection. You had to connect with the divine in some sort of, look at all of these cards on how they're all that blue and the purple. It's all about, with grace, you're realizing that it's not about comparing what someone else is doing compared to you, or what they're not giving you compared to what you're doing. It is about moving forward with grace and loving you more than anything, most of all. You're being the light that You're being the light. You're being the light that leads your heart. And you're lighting your heart on fire again towards what you want, that lights it up, what lights you up. Something of the sort in that is very, very key. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what comes through on career, money, finance, Aries. Very interesting. Let's use a different deck, all right? Career, money, and finance. And what comes out for Aries? What does Aries need to know? Note your comments, guys. How interesting. Some of you might have had a broken heart, and now you're a light worker. You're moving forward and showing people the light because you've learned some sort of lesson that allowed you to row in a different direction. Something of the sort, you guys, I got to tell you, and that's for a lot of you out there, okay? More than 50%. I would say more like around 75%. Let's take a look and see what's coming through in terms of career, money, and finance, what wants to come through, okay? So 5 of Pentacles, we've got the 4 of Wands, okay? And what else do we get here? And we've got the 5 of Swords. We've got the Sun card. Yes. We've got the Chariot card. Yes. And we've got the 10 of Pentacles. Yes. Aries, look at you go. Bottom of the deck. Remember when I said kind of that broken heart? You're leading it. You're leading to the light. All right. You're leading to that light. You were trying to create the alchemy, and all of a sudden you flipped something on the upside down. It's like, oh my gosh, you're crowned with the light. You're already victorious. So I feel that there's some sort, and look at, there's that Queen of Swords. You want fairness of the heart comes through. Wow, maybe you've been dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right. Wow, how interesting. Let's pull a card over here. So we got the 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, Chariot card, the Sun card, the most beautiful card of the deck, and the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Aries, I'm just so excited. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, and I think we got the lead card for this. So I'm going to pull out one more card for this, okay? And we'll see what that is. And we won't read it until we see what comes through here, okay? Okay, so it looks like that you felt like maybe impoverished in some sort of way in bringing balance at the home, but there was some sort of mind deceit within this, okay? There could have been some sort of deceit that kind of led you astray in some sort of way. And this is to get the pentacles that you deserve, to get the house, the home, the balance that you want, the reunion, coming together in wholeness. There was something missing in the mind that wasn't coming through. But what I'm getting is I do get the Sun card coming through, which is victory, success, prosperity. I do get that whatever comes, you go from the 5 of Pentacles to the Sun card. You go from having the balance and now being able to move forward and take outside action. So you're taking outside action on what you want, and you're in the driver's seat, but you're in the driver's seat of faith is what I'm getting. So Cancer energy is kind of like you're moving forward with your heart and your emotions, and you're feeling revitalized. And I do get you're moving towards your 10 of Pentacles. Look how that is so different. And I feel that there's just some sort of deceit in the mind that was happening here, because to get the Sun, take outside action, and get 10 of Pentacles, this is powerful. And was only because there was some sort of deceit. Now, if this is a deceit from someone else, you've exited stage left and made the changes in your life, and now you're victorious. Others, this was a money mindset, to get some sort of balance at home, and you're getting it. And it is about you understanding that I've been deceived in the mind in some sort of way. And I'm flipping something on the opposite, right? So the opposite of the 5 of Pentacles, almost like the Sun card, because it's almost like even the 10 of Pentacles, and you're striving. This is like new vitality. This is focusing on moving forward and victory over the Pentacles and the deceit coming through here. In terms of the home in some sort of way. So I get whatever this is, there's new vitality. You're moving towards what you want, and nothing's going to stop you. You're going towards your dreams here. Okay. So I feel that you are set. Let's take a look and see what comes through. I do want to pull another card here. Anything more in career, money, and finance? Let's take a look. What was the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords? What was that? This was you weren't taking a risk. I think at the moment you were wearing a mask in some sort of way. And now as you move forward towards the sun, what do we get? The sun card, what do we get? Money coming in slowly, steady progress. Some of you could be moving for work, but this is long-term money, and that's, hereditary inheritance of some sort. Something's coming in slow, but it's coming in, and it's long-term money. Your earnings and power are building up. This is a rising tower, building a business. Some of you are making sound decisions and building your Ten of Pentacles. Others of you, this is a corporate job. And maybe that you're moving from an unstable position to something a little bit better, okay? But some of you are making some sort of sound decision and moving towards whatever your Ten of Pentacles is for you. That's going to be different, okay? I think a lot of you are putting the plans in motion right now, building a team, taking the time that you need, developing the security. Again, it's all about slowly, long term, and making progress. And money is coming in. Okay, so what do we get in some of the messages about taking the lead? They got the lead card, and what is it? There isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. Whoa, what does this mean here if I read the back? The only difference between a friend and a foe is that you decided where love can grow. Wow, the universe. So there isn't a soul on the planet. People want to help you in some sort of way, especially the universe here. And what do I get? Observe. You're making an observation. You're making an observation in some sort of way. And then I do want to pull one of these cards to see what comes through. I want you to observe things and make decisions, okay? Ocean of emotion. Find a safe place to express your feelings. And this is why I was saying you're moving forward in emotionally and what it is that you like and what it is that you want. It's kind of like you've gone through some sort of emotional awakening. You're on a brand new quest. All right. And I feel that as you move forward, it's almost as if that you are, you're jumping into your quest boldly into your life. I mean, this is what you're doing. This is, positively moving boldly forward into your life. And that's what I'm getting. And I feel that you've kind of clarified something on the ocean of emotions. Something about your emotions were standing in the way of career, money, and finance and something. And your emotions of how you felt about money previously has shifted and changed. And now it's boom. Here's the reset. Here's the begin again. Okay. So you're on a brand new quest. And you're in great company here is what I'm getting. People around you want to help. Okay. So this is sometimes you have to go slower to move forward to move forward long term and get your Ten of Pentacles. All right. And it means to have faith. And that's that changing of an old way of thinking and focusing in on positivity and long term. Okay. So you're propelling forward by moving slow. You're moving forward. It's kind of like you're moving forward by moving forward slowly. Okay. And you're in great company. Have faith of the people that are around you. You kind of know how to navigate the waters is what I'm saying. Your emotions have had an upgrade in some way, like you're more comfortable there. So something about that, it affects your finances, guys, and your career. So this is why I'm bringing it. It's coming up here. All right. Let's take a look at what comes through in love. Okay. What comes through in love. And what do we get for Aries in love? What is it that comes through in love for Aries during this time? What do we get? What do we get? We get the Two of Pentacles. We get the Queen. Is it the Queen? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's okay. It just wants to come out differently. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, hold on a second. What do we get? King of Swords. What else do we get? Five of Pentacles. That's what we've had before. This is about, yes, something had to do with love, guys. Maybe you're dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I do get that there's this is a Page of Cups, some sort of young message that comes through. You get a Page of Cups and a Page of Pentacles, a new opportunity. And I do feel this could be someone that's younger. There could be an age gap, but this could be that you're taking on, being a student, in terms of nurturing and moving forward slowly. You have greater control of the mind if you're taking on this energy to overcome any sort of impoverished thoughts that have once deceived you. In love, you guys have overcome something. And now you're kind of starting anew with this new understanding of your emotions and how things have shifted. Okay. Let's take another card. I'm going to pull a card from this deck as well and see what comes through. But I'm getting that in your love life is that you learned some sort of lesson. Like you thought like the words that I get, I'm having a tough time in love, but now I've got greater control of my mind, and my mind deceived me in terms of my previous definition of love in some sort of way. Okay. So this is about messages coming through, but you had to nurturing yourself was upside down. It's almost as if the messages that you were getting previously weren't nurturing you, and so you moved slowly. Okay. And you've got greater control of the mind with this King of Swords. Like I said, could have been doing the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right. Or you're taking on that energy, having greater control of your mind. But I do get that, the Two of Pentacles, it could be that you, maybe perhaps that you weren't being nurtured because something was juggling. Someone was juggling you or vice versa. And it was going too slow. So maybe you thought it was too slow because someone was juggling you in some sort of way. That's for some of you. And you realize that you kind of knew what it was, but maybe it didn't act on it, but it took a while. Let's just say it took a while. Okay. So there's been a change with the Five of Swords. There's been a deceive. Someone deceived you, and maybe you deceived yourself in some sort of way. And this is having full control of your emotions. All right. So authority over your emotions. This is why emotions are really big, I feel, coming through. I felt, and then I get the Knight of Wands, moving forward passionately. So I feel that, like I said, you've got greater authority over your emotions. You could be doing with the water sign as well, but I feel there's greater authority over your emotions to move forward passionately. Okay. And what do I get? What do I get? Yeah, something was overburdened in love. And this is saying you've got time. So if you're thinking, hey, I don't have time, you know what, I need, it's like, it's like it's taking forever, that type of thing. The card reads, do you ever wonder what makes life fleeting pain and sorrow totally unquestionably worth it? How about living forever, wildly in love and loved wildly? And it has a heart from the universe, and it says you have so much to look forward to, the universe. I'm telling you guys, this is so beautiful. Wow, this is beautiful. And what do we get in terms of the journey card? Let's just take a look and see what comes through. You were overburdened in a situation, but you're out of it. And now you're moving forward with new vitality and a lot more passion. And I think this is why, like, people want to, when it says, like, something about the approval. Remember when we talked about, like, some sort of approval, like people want to, like, there isn't a soul on another planet that doesn't want your approval. Like, someone wanted your approval in a situation. I don't know. I think it's now might be within love. Be reborn daily. Just because a situation happened doesn't mean that it has to be a lifelong thing that you carry on your back. You don't have to be overburdened, with that anymore. It's time to let that go. And this is a 46 card that reduces to a 10. And this tells me that you have a chance. Let go of the past and breathe in your new incarnation. Oh, you guys, look at this. This is so beautiful. Ah, breathe in your new incarnation. That is so true. Oh my gosh. You can be reborn daily. Okay. You can reset yourself in some sort of way. And if you need help with that, in terms of that, guys, do check out my course here. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. And if you're looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. And until next time, namaste.